It's been a while since I've done a live or any recordings. I've been looking into how I suppose, engage with my audience a bit better. So I bought a course. I've been through that. That's taken me a few days to get through. So I'll start trying a few different things, hopefully over the next week or so. But I thought, given that it's such a beautiful sunny night, I'd have a quick live and see if anybody's about. I've got a couple of little updates. So I was having some trouble with my GKI, and basically what I've done is I've cut down on the protein, which is what I thought was potentially causing me some issues. So I was having bacon, chicken chipolata sausages, eggs, and there was, it wasn't massive amounts of protein, but it was a little bit higher than I thought it was once I properly sat down and worked it all out. But I've been cutting those back, and essentially I've started using things like Greek yogurt, natural live Greek yogurt obviously, and creme fraiche, and what was the other one I was using? Oh, there was another one. Oh, having a senior moment here now. Can't think what the but basically they're all really high fat. The double cream obviously going in my coffee. And so, with those, having a couple of tablespoons of creme fraiche and a couple of tablespoons of Greek yogurt, and having 3 or 4 teaspoons of double cream in, it's like half a dozen, several coffees every day, and cutting my protein down a bit, my GKI's dropped right down to 1.2. So I was like, wow, that's amazing. But it's still with my glucose around the mid-4s. And I'm like, well, if the idea is to starve cancer of glucose, and mid-4s is still considered normal, it's not really doing the job. So yeah, I can get my GKI down to 1.2, fantastic, but with a mid-4 glucose, I'm not entirely sure that's doing enough on its own just for me to starve the cancer. So yeah, it's one of those conundrums that I've got amazing numbers according to the protocol. Professor Seyfried says, get your GKI down below 2, preferably towards 1. I found a way of doing that. Yeah, I've had a couple of days on the straight of getting my GKI to 1.2, but when I look, my glucose score is still 4.4, 4.6. Now, to me, that's in the normal range. So, yeah, a bit of a head scratcher, that one. It's like, that's not going to starve cancer, is it? So, I need to have a little bit of a deeper delve into that one. But if you've got any ideas or suggestions, then hi Lily Rose, how you doing? Great to have you on. Ademir. Sorry, I'm going to have to stop for the I love summer. Okay, could barely make that out in italics. How you all doing? Glad to have you on. So just joining me on my walk through the park on my way home. I won't be on for too long because it's going to get noisy soon. Got about 200 metres and then I hit a main road, so it'll be quite noisy. But yeah, thanks for joining me, guys. I'm just doing a little update about my diet, because I have type 1 cancer and I'm trying to starve it out with Professor Seyfried's metabolic therapy. And as I say, I got my glucose down to a reasonable level, and my GKI is amazing at 1.2. Could possibly get that even lower if I ate my fat even more, because my ketones are only up at about 4.5. But that still means that, you know, my glucose being almost in the normal range. It's Fairlands Valley in Stevenage, Demir. It's a reasonable sized park. Nothing quite Regent size, but yeah, it's not a bad sized park. It doesn't take very long to walk around it, but it's got a nice lot of footpaths and footways. There's water park. Well, there's a water park. There's a big pond here. Lots of walks through the woods. But yeah, like I was saying, getting my GKI down to 1.2, fantastic. Getting my ketones up, but my glucose staying in the mid 4s, I don't feel like is enough to really starve the cancer and bring down. I mean, obviously I don't know until I get my my next set of scans and the old pods and prokes at the hospitals, but yeah, I should carry on, and hopefully I'll get at least things not getting worse, if nothing else, would be my hope. The fact that I can get my GKI down to 1.2, but I'm pretty sure that with my glucose at 4.5 and not having Don to get my glutamine levels down, if that's going to be enough or not. So I'll just have to wait and see. Fingers crossed on that one. But if you've got any questions, please do chuck them in the comments below. Always happy to answer any questions that people have got about my protocol, what I'm doing. I'm using the ivermectin, fenbendazole, mebendazole and various other supplements to try and treat my cancer naturally. I'm not using any poisons or any radiation, and there's been no surgeries. So, leaking a bit. It's very moist out here tonight. But yeah, like I say, hopefully I'll be getting some appointments through in the next few weeks to go and get some tests done to find out where I'm at with the cancer after the next 3 months. And hopefully using this metabolic form of therapy is doing the job. If you want to find out more about what I'm doing, you can go and look on metabolictherapy.com. And if you want to ask questions of other people doing similar things to what I am, or if you want to ask me direct, you can obviously do that in the questions. But if you go to skool.com/cancer warriors, there's a big group of in there that are all using metabolic therapy for treating various stages of cancer, and you're welcome to join there completely for free. There's a new group coming online soon, which will be a paid group. It's only going to be a few dollars a month. It's not going to be a lot of money, but it's going to be huge amounts of content in there that you'll be able to go and get without all the noise. So, well, down to 2 players. That didn't take long. I know my lives aren't the most exciting. Sorry about that, guys. I'm not one of your big entertainers that's got thousands of followers, unfortunately. So yeah, you'll have to move on to the next swipe for that. But if you do get any value out of my videos, then please do feel free to give this a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you can. Help share the word on the metabolictherapy.com, because there's a lot of people that need to hear about it. Far too many people take the words of the medical profession at their word when they really don't know much about metabolic therapy at all. They've got no education or training on it, and we hopefully are trying to fix that with our website, our group, and some various other protocols or sort of things that we're setting up, that we're going to be trying to do over the next few months and years. But yeah, it's always been a pleasure to talk to everyone who's been on, even if you didn't ask any questions. Maybe save that for next time. I do have a GoFundMe running. I'm still trying to fund the next level of metabolic therapy for my stage 1 cancer, so if anybody can help with that, I'm always looking for donations, and if not, then just sharing my story will help massively. So I look forward to seeing you all on the next update. I'll sign off here and catch you on the next one. Have a beautiful evening wherever you are.